Warm-up. What is warm-up? A warm-up is a gentle, slow exercise of the beginning of workout, PE session, or sports competition.
Here come the trouble.
We are the BAD2A and ready to present what is badminton and how to play badminton.
Introduction of badminton. Badminton is officially the fastest of all racket sports. Players can hit up the shuttlecock at speeds of up to 180 meters per hour toward their opponent. But it is not just all about speed. A player can expect to run up for 4 miles around the court during a match, whilst having the agility to maintain energy-busting rallies. History of badminton. Court or lawn game played with lightweight rackets and a shuttlecock. Shuttlecock, also known as a bird or birdie. Small cork hemisphere with 16 goose feathers attached. The game is named for badminton, the country estate of the Dukes of Beaufort and the Gloucestershire, England. First played about 1873 from ancient Greece, China, and India. Badminton is derived directly from Puna. They played by British Army's officers stationed in India from 1860s. This was the first men championship badminton was held in 1899, and for the girls will continue the next year.
Grip in badminton. Forehand grip. Number 1. Apply a handshake grip. Number 2. Index finger in the higher level of the grip. Number 3. Rest your thumb on the left side of the grip. Slightly touch the middle finger. 4. Hold your racket lightly. Backhand grip. Number 1. Apply a pinching grip. Number 2. Thumb in flat surface of the grip. 3. Keep your index finger and the thumb at the same level. 4. Hold your racket lightly. Forehand and backhand grip when it is used. The 4 common stroke in badminton. 1. Is the clear. The shuttle soars high in a high arc and falls into the court behind the opponent. Number 2. Drop the shuttle falls gently and just clears the net. Drive. It is a hard stroke hit on a straight line. 4. Smash or kill. It is a hard stroke hit sharply downward.
Facilities and equipment of badminton sports. Facilities and equipment of badminton sports. Equipment needed in badminton game. Badminton field or court, net pole and high net, cock shuttlecock, racket beater. Badminton court field. Field length 13.40 meter, field width 6.10 meter double party, and 5.80 meter single party. Net or net. Find dark green ropes. Net sizes. Letter A. Net length 610 cm. B. Net width 76 cm. C. White ribbon top of the net 3.8 cm.
Strong enough material such as iron. Rounded with the middle finger measuring 3.8 cm. Installed outside the sideline. Net installed in the center of the field. Height of 1.524 meters.
Cock, shuttlecock. Cock or shuttlecock consists of head and head feather. A half-round cock coated by leather. Cork, plug, falls to 4. 14 to 16 strands. Center line of the cock. 25 to 28 mm. Center line of the teeth. 54 and 56 mm. Height of the air from the surface of the cork to the top surface 64 to 74 meter. Standard stand weight 4.73 to 5.50 grams. Racket. The tools to the hit cock shuttle in a badminton game. Packet weight less than 150 grams. Material used to make a racket are wood, aluminum, or wood and aluminum, fiberglass, and charcoal carbonics.
Rules of badminton. A game can take place with either 2 singles or 4 doubles players. An official match has to be played indoors on the proper court dimensions. The dimensions are 6.1 meter by 13.4 meter. The next is situated through the middle of the court and is set at 1.55 meter. To score a point, the shuttlecock must hit within the parameters of the opponent's court. If the shuttlecock hits the net or lands out them, a point is awarded to your opponent. A serve must be hit underarm and below the server's waist. No overarm serves are allowed. Each game will start with a toss to determine which player will serve first and which side of the court the opponent would like to start from. Once the shuttlecock is leave, then a player must move around the court as they wish. They are permitted to hit the shuttlecock from out the playing area. If a player touches the net with any part of their body or racket, then it is deemed a fault and their opponent receives the point. A fault, also called if a player deliberately distracts their opponents, the shuttlecock is caught in the racket then flung. The shuttlecock is hit twice or if the player continues to infract with the loss of badminton.
Scoring. A point is scored when you successfully hit the shuttlecock over the net and land it in your opponent's court before they hit it. A point can also be gained when your opponent hit the shuttlecock into either the net or outside the parameter. In the game, to win a game, you must reach 21 points before your opponent. If you do so, then you will have won that set. If the scores are tied at 20-20, then it comes down to whichever player managed to get 2 clear points ahead. If the points are still tied at 29-29, then the next point will decide the winner of the set. Winning the overall game will require you to win 2 out of 3 sets played.
History of softball.
The history of softball.
Softball began in 1887 when George Hancock, art porter for the Chicago Board of Trade, invented indoor baseball. By the spring of 1888, the game had spread outdoors. It was originally called either match ball, kitten ball, or indoor baseball, but by the 1920s, it had acquired the name of softball. The sport became organized in the United States in 1933 with the formation of the Amateur Softball Association of America, or ASA. The sport was originally played by men and did not become popular with women until the formation of the ASA.
Softball has a variation of baseball. The game started with different elements from other sports, of which were boxing and boating. A boating glove and a boxing glove were the key parts when playing a game of softball. Throughout time, softball was once known as indoor baseball, kitten ball, mash ball, and pumpkin ball. The game then adopted the name softball by the 1930s. Softball then grew a reputation across the United States, and as a result of its growth in popularity, it became a well-recognized sport across the world. Softball consists of several disciplines, such as fast pitch, slow pitch, and modified fast pitch.
Fast pitch. It allows two main underhand pitching deliveries. One that involves an entire revolution and the other where the pitcher's arm comes back and then forward. Slow pitch requires the pitcher to lob the ball underhanded with the arc that reaches a minimum height of 1.83 meters and a maximum height of 3.66 meters. 5. Fast pitch allows underhand deliveries, but the arm must not make a complete revolution around the shoulder socket.
How to play softball.
Understanding the basics. 1. Know the difference between softball and baseball. Softball and baseball are variations of the same game. The primary difference is that a softball is pitched underhand while a baseball is pitched overhand. As the name implies, there is also difference in the ball's use. 2. Understand the difference between slow pitch and fast pitch softball. Slow pitch is typically co-ed, and as the name suggests, the ball is pitched by lobbing it in a high, slow arc toward home plate. Fast pitch is played primarily by women and features very quick pitches with a large wind-ups.
Number 3. Know the rules. Most softball games consist of 7 innings each with 2 halves. The first half, or top, is when the visiting teams bat. The second half, or bottom, is when the team bats. Each half inning is played until the fielding team manages to the foot cut 3 batter or base runner. Number 4. Know the position. When a team is fielding, playing defense, each player is assigned a specific position on the field. There are 2 general areas of the field, the infield and outfield. The infield is the dirt section of the field. The infielder consists of the pitchers, catchers, first baseman, second baseman, shortstop, and the third baseman.
Part 2 of 5. Gathering your equipment. Find the right glove. When you're playing defense, you'll wear a leather glove on your non-throwing hand to help you catch thrown or batted balls. If you purchase a new glove, you will want to break it in by removing the stiffness of the new leather. There are several methods of doing this, including baking the glove in an oven with special oil applied, leaving it in the sun, or playing a lot of catch with it. Playing the catcher position is fast pitch requires a special glove. The gloves of catchers and first basemen are called mitts. They are made of heavier construction than the typical softball glove.
Number 2. Choose a bat. Softball bats are not all the same. They must be chosen with a player's size and strength in mind. When you look for a bat, look for the 3 primary factors: the length, the weight, and the style. To find a bat that is right length, stand up straight and hold a bat by its knob at the end. If you can hold your arms straight down and the bat touch the ground, it is the right length for you. To find a bat that is the right weight, look at the drop The drop is the numerical difference between the bat's height in inch and its weight in ounce. The drop will range anywhere from -8 to -12. Lighter bats near -12 are good for weak or slow batters. Heavier bats near -8 are the best for strong batters. You can also test the sustainability of the best weight by placing it in your throwing hand and holding it straight out in your front of you. If you can easily hold it at arm length for a full minute or more, it is not too heavy for you.
Purchase a batting helmet. Playing softball, especially fast pitch, can be dangerous if you don't take safety precautions. Most fast pitch leagues require batters to use a cage batting helmet. Get a pair of cleated shoes. Cleats are used in several sports and give you better traction while running after a ball or between bases. For softball, rubber or plastic cleats or appropriate metal cleats are typically banned in softball league, as they pose a danger to sliding runners and infielders who try to tag them.
5. Look for additional optional gear. These include batting gloves, which cushion the hands, protect against blisters, and improve bat grip. If you are a fast pitch catcher, you will want to use a mask, chest protector, and shin guards. Some players who frequently slide into bases choose to wear sliding pads.
Part 2 of 5. Learning to bat. Number 1. Ready your stance. When you're up to bat, it's not enough just to stand at the plate. Here are a few batting stand tips to keep in mind every time you go up to hit. Keep your feet at shoulder width from each other. Place them equidistant from home plate, unless you're trying to hit down one foul line or the other. Bend your knees and lean slightly toward home plate. Put more weight on your back leg. When you swing, you will push off using your back leg for power. Keep the appropriate distance from the plate. To know how far you should stand, stick your bat straight out over home plate as if you were in mid-swing. The barrel of the bat should be above the center of the plate. If not, back up or move closer to the plate.
2. Hold the bat in a comfortable grip. When you bat, you should be holding the rubber grip near the knob end. Your throwing hand should be higher on the bat than your non-throwing hand, and your hands should be touching each other as they grip the bat. Line up your knuckles on the handle of the bat. When you take your stance, the bat should be held a slight angle from vertical above your back shoulder. Hold the bat with your hands near your ear. Number 3. Prepare to swing. Maintain your batting stance as the pitch comes toward you. Keep your knees bent and the bat positioned near your ear.
Number 4. Swing to hit the ball. Keep the bat horizontal as it sweeps through the strike zone. Don't reach from a bad pitch. Patiently wait for the good pitch. Swing at the bad pitch rarely results in a hit. Swing shoulder to shoulder. This means that your chin starts out near your non-throwing shoulder and your swing all the way around so that your throwing shoulder finishes near your chin. Swing hard with a strong follow-through. This means to continue the swing until the bat almost touches your non-throwing shoulder. If you hit the ball, don't drop the bat as soon as you make contact, as you will lose half of your power. Use all your strength and continue the swing until the bat has moved to the another side of your body. Move your feet. Most batters take a small step with their front foot toward the pitcher as they swing. The back foot normally remains planted, although you may find that you pivot on the ball of your back foot as you swing.
An exception to the rule of keeping your back foot planted on the ground occurs if you're trying to hit to the opposite field. For instance, if a right-handed batter is trying to hit to right field, he may want to move his right foot farther from the plate just before swinging, thus facing more toward right field. Rotate your body with the swing. Remain flexible while you swing by twisting your torso slightly. This will add power to your swing. Keep your eye on the ball. Watch it all the way from the pitcher's hand to the point of contact with the bat. This will improve your chances of hitting the ball solidly. Once you hit the ball, softball etiquette requires that you not throw the bat. Instead, drop it as carefully as possible outside the baseline so that nobody trips over it.
Number 5, toward first base once you hit the fair ball. Your goal is to get on a base safely. If you are not sure whether your bat ball will land in a fair territory, run hard toward first base until the umpire has indicated the ball is full. Your first base coach will help you decide whether to stop base or keep running. Your job is making it safely or beyond first base rather than watching what is happening in the outfield. That's the coach's job.
Part 4 of 5. Learning to throw. Stretch your arms before starting to throw. Injuring your arms is easy to do if you don't warm up your muscles first. Start by throwing to a nearby target. Start throwing at a target 10 feet away. This may seem too close, but as your arm gets loosened up, you will gradually back away from your target. To emphasize basics, start out by throwing from a kneeling position while holding your throwing elbow in place. This will force you to snap your wrist as you throw, a technique you should always use when throwing because it adds power to your throw. After doing this for a while, you can progress to standing. After every 20 or so throws, you can back farther from your target. Don't back so far that you're making uncomfortably long throws repeatedly. Save that for the games.
Number 3. Get in the correct throwing stand. Your feet should be level with each other and the shoulder wide apart. To start a throw, you will probably want to hold the bat inside your gloves. Near your chest, keep a grip on the ball while it's in the gloves. Number 4. Grip the ball correctly. The best way to hold the ball is with your fingertip touching a seam.
Wind up your arm to throw. Pull the ball from your glove. Drop your arm down and back. Then bring it up and around past your head to throw. Avoid drawing your elbow straight back as if you were pulling a slingshot or bow and arrow. This will limit the power and distance of your throw. Don't worry about dropping your throwing arm all the way down your side before bringing it back and around. Wind up your arm and use the full weight of your body to aid in making the throw.
6. Aim for your target. If you are playing catch, your target should always be your partner's chest. This goes for game throws too.
Make the throw. Bring your throwing arm down and back, and then around pass of the top of your head. Release the ball when your arm is fully extended in front of you. The release point depends on how high and far you want to throw. A higher release point means a higher and longer throw. You should have a strong follow-through on every throw you make. Your throwing hand should end up near the middle of your body after you have released the ball. This will help prevent you from developing a sidearm delivery and causing injury to your shoulder or elbow. Turn your shoulders and head toward your target on every throw. Be sure to maintain eye contact with your target. This will help direct the muscles in your body to throw where you want. Looking away can cause the ball to fly off in the wrong direction. Take a small step with your front foot on a short throw, a longer step for a longer throw. Use your glove hand to point at your target as you wind up the throw, and then drop that arm to your side as you deliver the ball.
8. Don't worry about speed at first. The most important part of throwing is accuracy, not speed or strength. When you are first learning, focus on simply getting the ball to your target. You'll develop speed soon enough. Part 5 of 5. Learning to catch. 1. Hold your glove properly. When you are playing catch, it's important that your glove be held in front of your chest. Don't hold your glove with the pocket facing you or with the fingers pointing toward the ground. If you try to catch a ball like that, it could bounce up and hit you in the face. Don't hold your glove vertically, because if you don't have a good grip on the ball, it might pop out of your glove right after you've caught it. Hold the glove wide open so that there is room for the ball to land. If your glove is even partially closed, the ball may hit the outside of the glove and fall to the ground instead of landing inside.
Number 2. Get in the ready position. If you are playing catch, the best position to be in is the ready position, with your knees slightly bent and your torso leaning slightly forward on the balls of your feet. Keeping your feet too close together could cause you to trip or make it harder to get a good jump on a ball hit far away from you. Keep your eyes open. Softballs, contrary to what the name suggests, can be painful if they hit you. Keep your gloves in the ready position to catch a stray ball coming your way.
Play catch whenever you can. The best way to practice catching is simply to play catch. Practice throwing and catching in the ready position. Concentrate on holding your glove the right way. To start, have balls thrown towards your chest. This is the most basic catching practice and will help you to warm up. Squeeze the ball in your glove every time you make a catch to keep it from bouncing out of the glove. Use your throwing hand to trap the ball inside as soon as it enters the glove. Have your partner throw balls slowly to start before making stronger throws. This will help you get used to the contact and grip necessary to catch the ball.
Number 4. Learn to catch grounder. A grounder is a ball hit or thrown that the rolls bounce along the ground. You catch them with different methods than the ball in the air. First bullet, get in ready to position. Instead of holding your gloves to your chest, hold it in the ground. The tip of the finger should touch the dirt or grass to prevent the ball from rolling under the gloves. Second bullet, be ready to move either side, as a rock or tops of grass can cause the ball to make a sudden change of direction. Third bullet, although your gloves should be open toward the ball with the finger touching the ground, don't hold it so that the ball could bounce up and hit you in the face. Keep it at a slight angle to prevent this. Fourth bullet, stand up after catching the grounded to make a throw. Don't try to make a throw from your position near the ground.
Learn how to catch puff flies. A puff fly is a ball hit high in the air above the infield or shallow outfield. Hold your glove near your face. Move under the ball. If you need to back up, don't run backwards because you could trip and fall. Instead, turn your body so that you can run back sideways while looking up at the ball. Position yourself so that you don't have to reach out to catch the ball. Stand directly beneath it so that you catch it near your face. Reaching for it will increase the likelihood that the ball will bounce off or out of your glove. If necessary, block out the sun or field lights with your glove to help you see before making the catch. Bring the glove back to your chest before grabbing the ball with your throwing hand. This will help you realign your body into the proper throwing position.
Softball rules.
Each team consists of 9 players and team can be of mixed gender. A game lasts for 7 innings and it's split into 2 sections, the top and bottom of innings. Each team bats once in each innings before the side switch. The fielding team has a pitcher, catcher, and a player on the first base, second base, third base, 3 deep fielder, and shortstop.
A batter must successfully strike the ball and run around as many bases as possible. Once they get all the way around and back to home plate without being given out, a run is scored. The fielding team can prevent the batsmen by making them miss the ball, catching the ball, tagging one of the bases before they reach it, or tagging the batsman
whilst they are running with the ball in hand.
Down the first and third base line is a foul area. Once the ball crosses this line before it bounces, the ball is deemed dead and play restarts with a new pitch. Next bullet, a home run can be scored by hitting the ball over the outfield and into a dead ball area. The batsman can then stroll around the bases to score along with any additional batsmen on base.